Here's another little interesting mushroom, the blue pinkgill. So the blue pinkgill is a type of mushroom that is native to New Zealand, and as you may have guessed from the name, it is bright blue. But where does the pinkgill part come from? That actually comes from the color of its spores. So spores are kind of like the closest thing to think of spores as being the pollen of mushrooms. It serves a similar function to just dispense. It's very complicated, but basically the spores. One feature of mushrooms that's used in identifying what species it is called a spore print. That's where you take the cap of the mushroom, leave it down on a black or white piece of paper overnight, and see what comes off in the morning. So the spore print for the blue pinkgill is usually this very nice orangish pink color. That's where it gets the name the pinkgill from. Because when left overnight to leave the spore print on the paper, the print comes off as pink. Now, the color can vary depending on the individuals and the subspecies, but usually it's this nice, orangish pink. One interesting feature of this mushroom, though, is there's a myth floating around New Zealand. It's like a folklore legend that the kokako, I think I'm pronouncing that right, bird gets its blue wattle from rubbing up against this mushrooms. Now, obviously, that's not how it actually happens. It's just a folklore, like how the leopard got its spots, all that. But it is very interesting how that mushroom features into the culture there. Now, this mushroom isn't currently classed as edible or toxic. It's just kind of there. It's not really eaten commonly. However, some research is being done into using it to make some food coloring. So used in synthesizing a bright blue color that is very similar to the natural blue pigment in the mushrooms due to the azulene compounds. But traditionally, in some New Zealand Maori cases, it has been used as food as well as dye and ink for tattoos, which is also very neat. So yes, this cool little mushroom that is very culturally important in New Zealand in quite a few areas.